We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. It is the Sunday transfer roundup. Lateness is greatness, of course. Flawless will be with us in a little bit, but we have loads to talk about. Two main stakes to talk about, three in fact. One of Kim Min Jae, looking like he's on his way to Bayern Munich, a Manchester United target who looked like, was pretty much nailed on at one point, top of their list. That's been hijacked. So we'll be talking about that. Thomas Partey, concrete evidence that he could be leaving Arsenal Football Club. No clubs have been named yet that are in for him. There's still possible that he could stay. At the moment, Fabrizio has reported that he could be very well leaving. But coming through the door as not so much a like-for-like replacement, but someone with a lot of potential in Romeo Lavia from Southampton, originally from Manchester City, co-signed by Kevin De Bruyne, who say he will become a top player if he remains focused. 19 years of age, probably going to cost a lot less. But yeah, and obviously Kai Havertz on top of that is now looking like it's edging closer and closer from the bridge to the north side of London. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking very interesting. Man, what we saying today? What we saying?
Good, man.
Good. I'm steady.
Same
man.
old, man. I'm just ready for someone to get signed, to be fair. Yeah. This is we're just hearing the same stuff, Kai Havertz is getting closer, this, that. So I'm just ready for someone to get signed so that we can, actually start talking about these players in our team and what we can actually do with them. But Partey, I would say a shock. Because if I'm honest, I did think that he would be, kind of nailed on there for next season, especially after this season. I know he kind of fell off.
It's been his best season.
Yeah, if we're honest, it definitely has. He fell off a bit towards the end of the season, but for the majority and the best part, he's played his part and he's done well. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely thinking about him in my team next season because we've got Champions League and everything and building with that, but.
And he's the one with the most Champions League experience in your squad. Obviously, maybe apart from, in fact, I'd say even more than Jesus and Zinchenko, because at Madrid, Atletico Madrid are a Champions League team every year.
Yeah.
So he's definitely one of the more experienced players in the champs.
Definitely.
I'd say Xhaka was the other player that's played in champs as well, because Xhaka's actually came the year you lot was still in Champions League. If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he's never played Champions League.
He's never played champs.
I think he's played one season in champs, the first season.
Nah,
yeah. He didn't come 15, 16. Someone.
He's been in 7 years, and we haven't been in champs for 7.
Yeah, he come the season after that.
I'm so sure he played in champs.
Because that was the whole talking point of because people were saying, he's leaving and he's never played the Champions League for us. So he was a bit annoyed that we never got to experience Xhaka in the Arsenal shirt in Champions League. So,
yeah, look, Champions League 16-17, 1 goal, 7 matches for Arsenal.
Who's Xhaka?
Yeah, Granit Xhaka. 16-17.
He played Champions League?
Yeah. He played champs, bro, 16-17. Because 16-17, Sanchez was still there, bro.
Yeah, Sanchez was there. I never knew Xhaka.
Did he start?
He played 7 appearances, scored a goal. Scored a goal for you, man.
Why don't I remember that?
I do not remember.
It's so far back. He's so long as you see him in the competition. That's how long it's been. That's all we talk about, bro.
That's tough, man.
That's how you know, it's been too long, I actually did not know that at all, that Xhaka played Champions League.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. So obviously, in all honesty, I think that again, I was saying cool. I didn't agree with the departure of Granit Xhaka, and I don't agree with the departure. And then to add Partey to that, now that feels like to me you gotta get 3 midfielders, because it's
100%.
You're not supposed to be letting man go. You're just supposed to be adding to your
especially quality.
Yeah.
Yes, you
want to add to what you already have. You either bench the starters or upgrade on your bench, preferably the first. And right now, you man are getting rid of 2 of your best performers this season. You've had a lot of great performers this season. But Xhaka and Partey were
especially Xhaka.
Yeah,
especially
them 2
Xhaka.
were the main stake in the midfield. The way Partey started that season gave you lot so much defensive stability. Yeah, you'll give the plaudits to Saliba, but Partey gave you a lot of stability in that DM role. A lot of stability. And a good DM, like all teams, anyone pushing for the Prem needs a good DM. Like it's one of the most so important to have a good DM.
But once to throw a curveball in that, what I would say is like, you're right, by the way, to replace Xhaka and Partey in this window, I didn't really understand it. But when you look at it from like a big club perspective, we had to cash in on these guys now, because the big clubs, they don't wait till they decline fully to then cash in and replace. They do it at a stage where, cool, Xhaka's, what, 30, if I'm not wrong?
I don't know. I think they do it when they've won things, okay? I think they do it when they've won things. Once you've won things, once you've won things, then you can let a man, then you can sell a man at 30 because you've won shit. So even the player's got a feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah, but that's a risk though, because we might not be able to win anything for like what 2-3 years, and then by then I'll be 33.
But it's all about the project. But then again, it is all about the project though. It's all about the project, as you say. So for me, as I said, when a player feels accomplished, like Gundogan 32, he can cut now. He feels like he's done it all. He can cut. Doesn't matter what they're cashing in. City do not give a dash what they're getting, which probably on a free. Like man, don't care. You know why? Because he's accomplished what he's accomplished. Like if man still feel unaccomplished and that they need to do what they need to do, then I feel like you can still play, you don't have to cash in on certain man. You man have enough money to get who you need to get, I think. And that for me, you want to keep these guys there for at least another year. Just one more year. Give them one more year. Let the young boys learn from them. So when they cut, the young boys can step in at a higher level. Now I think I
think I can agree with that with Partey. I think with Xhaka it's a bit different because I feel like the Xhaka one
he had to
was more of they came to an agreement. I think it's more just of a gentleman's agreement. Like his contracts come to its end. Is he gonna sign a new one because it would only be like a 2-3 year deal you'd have to give him. Yeah, and all of this.
That's what it is. We're doing 1 year. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about new.
He don't have no extension on his contract.
We're talking about giving man another extra 1-2 years and see what you can get to keep them at the club, just to maximize. Because let's be honest, even now, selling people like Partey and Xhaka, you ain't gonna get more than 50 M's for either of them because of their age. So realistically, 20-30 M's on either side, you could trade that for a trophy if it means they're gonna give you every chance to win something new this year, especially for something major. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, but Rice is an upgrade on both though. So that's what I don't know.
No, but what you're doing is you're replacing, not addition.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You're getting Rice and
adding to the quality. There's massive difference in that. Like, there's a massive difference. Like, even though everyone talks about Salah, Mane, Firmino, man don't remember Salah, Mane, Firmino, Coutinho. When it was 4 of them man could not be stopped. It was a joke. It was an actual joke. But even though Coutinho left and we've reinforced somewhere else, like when we added to the quality rather than replacing the quality, because when you replace your quality, you're only really, because what you're doing is you're going like this and then you're going like this. So you're essentially, you've gone up by this much. But if you're here and you don't go down first and you just add and add, for me, that's fear in it. I'm saying that as a rival fan, that's real fear.
It's easier said than done though for these players.
I know. I'm not saying it's easy, but that's why it's so hard for people to do it, because it's hard, but it's not easy. If we could all do it, we'd keep doing it. Liverpool done it, but then we didn't continue to do it. City, perfect example. Kyle Walker, they didn't sell.
But that's
Kyle
winners
Walker.
though.
No, I'm saying they didn't sell Kyle Walker. They kept him and then bought Cancelo. You see what I mean? They didn't sell Kyle Walker and then bring him in. You see what I'm saying?
But with ours, it's a bit different than ones, because if we was to keep Xhaka and Partey plus get 3 extra midfielders, there's no room to get games for the other midfielders.
No, not free. I'm not talking about 3 extra midfielders. I'm talking about if you still have Xhaka and Partey, they start next season. Only maybe Xhaka gets benched for Rice. That's it. Yeah. That's about it. Caicedo isn't better than Partey when Partey's fit.
But Caicedo's not going to come and sit on the bench.
Yeah, that's exactly.
He's not going to sit on the bench, but it's a great headache for Arteta to have.
No, but he won't come.
That's going to cost me 90 mil. I don't want to spend 90 mil for a headache.
No, bro. It's a better headache to have. There's no weakness.
Yeah, but there still can't be with the midfielders. There still won't be, bro. If we get Lavia and like so, if you look at the sixth position, we'll have Rice, Lavia, and Jorginho. That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but again, I'm talking about upgrading slightly as opposed to adding to the devastating midfield you had already.
I can't do that yet.
You can't, we haven't got the tools.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Well, again, I don't think that's good enough from the club.
There's no way I can spend 90 mil on a player that's not starting. That cannot happen. That cannot happen, bro. We're talking about spending,
and even if Caicedo was to bench
Partey, these players,
too much.
Even if Caicedo was to bench Partey, and Rice was to bench Xhaka, now you have two starters. Your midfield bench is twice as powerful already.
Yeah, but it still would be though, Mons. Even
starting midfield like near you won you the league.
No, I get that.
I
don't think Xhaka and Partey want to sit on the bench, but Xhaka will be like, bro, I'd just rather leave.
Xhaka was gone.
Because I have Jorginho as well, Montel. Like, what am I doing with all these players?
Yeah, but he's been linked to a move away, by the way. So let's not act like that's concrete. He's been linked to a move away. So again, we have to understand. What I'm trying to make man understand is that when you're in the position you're in, you need to strengthen as opposed to replace. And that is the key to winning major trophies. If you replace and you only strengthen slightly, what that does is it evens out the playing fields for everyone else because everyone else is improving. That's what man say. I'm saying this from bro. Like my owners have replaced and not improved, and it's made us slowly dip behind City more and more until now we're just inferior.
And that's now City have the money to do that, replace and play 60 and 70 million pound players on the bench. I can't do that.
They spent less than you, bro. They spent less than a lot of us.
No, but I can't do that, bro.
Let me ask you this, yeah. Let me ask you this, Mons, yeah. Let's say Xhaka and Partey are gone, which they most likely will be gone, yeah. So we'll have in the six Rice, Lavia, or Jorginho. Can we all agree that's perfectly fine?
Yeah.
No. It's not better. It's not better than the midfield. It's not better than the midfield you have now. It's not.
Is it not?
Of course it is, bro. In the six.
Is it not? I don't think that midfield. Is it not?
It's not. It's not for us. Right now
Partey, Xhaka, the balance of Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard this season. If both of those.
No, he's not saying. He's not saying the midfield three. He's saying in the sixth position.
I'm saying the duo you're talking about. I don't know. Like they're trying to improve. I see what you're saying in terms of letting those two go. Hurts their squad overall. Arsenal need improvements in those areas.
Yes.
I didn't expect him to go and sell them both, but Arsenal, whether Xhaka and Partey stayed, they need better in those positions.
Yeah. So that's
if they're going to go and challenge for what they're going to challenge. Is that Rice and Caicedo is the big question. Is it? I don't know. Is it an upgrade on that duo? Potentially. So they're going to run the risk.
I think Rice, Lavia, or Jorginho is perfectly fine to compete for everything.
No way.
Of course it is, bro. Rice,
everything. No way.
No. Not. Let me rephrase that. Not like do a quadruple or something. I'm saying like to compete in the Champions League, for example, just that on its own. In the sixth position, Rice, Lavia, or Jorginho, them three midfielders are perfectly fine to go and win stuff. Perfectly fine. Then in the eighth position, you've got Havertz and ESR, and the other eight we're gonna get. Again, perfectly fine. So I think overall it's looking good. It's looking good.
We'll get into it a little bit more. We're going to go through the comments. Let's get the chat involved. Obviously, we have 120 people in the house already, by the way. So many people tuned in already. So what we're going to need to do right now is smash the like button. First thing you do when you guys step in the house is hit that like button. Obviously, I don't actually know how many likes are on. I'm not going to lie, people. So chat, let us know how many likes, that we are actually on.
32.
32. We've got 120 people in the house.
It's rising 34. Yeah, it's just not good enough. If I'm going to keep it apart.
I'm not gonna lie, people. I need more. I need so much more.
The chat might have to get aired for that one. The chat just might have to get aired, bro.
That's
I'm gonna keep it real.
So what we need to do is stop right now and smash that like button. We should be on at
Yeah,
least
now it's
50
going up
likes.
37, 43. Yeah, before I even
Yeah.
start chatting to the chat, I need a pinky.
Yeah, bro, because I
Real.
was about to get everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? All the family involved. Obviously, Flawless, we'd actually give you an introduction. How are you today before we do get to the chat?
I'm blessed, man. Big up for having, man, as always. You know what I'm saying? Always love being over here. Apologies on the lateness to everyone and that, but yeah, you lot bump up the likes, man. Bump up the likes. But yeah, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? A bit tired, but other than that, I'm blessed.
Good. First of all, let's hit the super chat first before we get to the other chats. Big up John MCFC with the £4.90 donation. Appreciate you, brother. He says, I think Arsenal are being ruthless, to be honest. Who's to say they don't bring in 3 midfielders? Also, ESR and Vieira barely featured. I doubt Xhaka is heavily missed.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Why I rate it is because
I strongly disagree with that.
Why I rate it is because they're trying to improve in that area. That's why I respect it. That's a clear indication of we need better in that area. Whether that is the players we're talking about is a whole different conversation, but the plan is what I rate. They've just got rid of their 2 first team midfielders and gonna let's go. They're definitely gonna replace them. So hopefully, obviously from a United fan perspective, I'm hoping they get it wrong, but Arsenal fans are hoping they get it right.
We'll get into it and we'll get into it. Big up Marcus. He said, when did Rice become better than Partey? He's up there, but if not better than both Casemiro and Rodri. Remember that one? What happened to Partey? Says Marcus. Big up Rich. He says, evening guys, 45 million for Pickford, buy a hand off there, Everton. He says, Marcus also says, as for United, these links are demoralizing. I can't lie. I refuse to publicly support these interests in scrubs like Mount, Pickford, and Crotch. Crotch from Leeds.
Yeah, that guy is.
I know that one is dead to me. That is dead to me.
You gotta take links with a pinch of salt, man.
Is that because you sound hostile? Is that because you sound hostile?
Yeah, I can't lie. Madrid, that off topic, Madrid are moving weird. Like they got no strikers. I don't understand that.
That's killing me. How many goals did Joselu get last? You know, didn't Joselu used to play for Southampton?
I think it
I swear, Joselu. I recognize that name.
No, it was Newcastle. I think it was. It was
Newcastle we went to.
Yeah, he played for Newcastle. And he played dead.
Newcastle, yeah. 30 appearances, 4 goals, and then
yeah, I knew I recognized that brother.
I don't get that. I don't understand what Madrid are doing.
How about this? He must have banged for Espanyol this
year.
Yeah,
he must have. I think he did. Yeah,
16 goals, 34 games, 16 goals.
It's decent, but Madrid.
Yeah, decent return.
But for Madrid,
at this current rate, Ten Hag will finish 5th/6th and get sacked, especially if we don't get new owners before the end of the window. Big up Ethan. He says Perez out. Man signed Joselu as Benzema's replacement. Joke to what Perez giving the man shirt. Yeah, that man are fuming. They don't even the Bellingham thing's not even phased them. That's crazy.
Facts.
That's crazy to me. Not even grazed the skin. Big up KLFC as well. Big up Nathaniel as well. Big up Darkro as well. Big up Wayne Hennessy. Salute the man them. LB as well says smash the likes. Big up the people them man. Big up Ravi as well says like and subscribe. Big up Solo MCFC in the cut as well. Onzo says Partey to Lavia is a sly downgrade.
100%.
Why would Arsenal buy Havertz? He's shit. Doesn't even know what position he plays himself. Xhaka played against his brother in the UCL for us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the like button. That's another thing, people. Forgot to say this. Thank you. It's just a special thank you to the chat and to everyone supporting us for helping us hit 4,500 subscribers. Obviously, that is a major target to hit. That's a major milestone, man. You know what I'm saying? That is now 500 off of 5K. I don't really think of 5K as 5K. I think of that as half of 10,000. That is a lot. You put 5,000 people in a room. You can't put 5,000 people in the room. You have to put them in a stadium, a small stadium. How about that? You know what I'm saying? You set up a game and have 5,000 fans. There's a lot of fans. So you know what I'm saying. So of course, you know, big up everyone and appreciate for that one for real. You know what I'm saying. Xhaka being here since 20. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Xhaka definitely played in the Champs. He got a goal as well. Is he the only one for Champions League goal?
Maybe.
Because Sanchez and that have gone now. So I think he's the only one.
Probably is.
We'll talk about the Sanchez as well. Arsenal rejecting the return for Alexis Sanchez. Well, that's another thing. Forgot to mention that one.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I haven't heard this. There's no way.
Apparently, he called Mikel personally, apparently, and asked to sample.
It's frozen.
That is
That
is the cheekiest thing. That might be the cheekiest thing I've ever seen, bro.
Like, do you actually think he was going to approve of that? Like, I don't understand it.
A man thought he could get a paycheck in the champs. Man thought he could come back, get some champs football.
Sanchez, I love you, bro, but come on, bro, man. Like,
that is so cheeky. After man just ran for the bread. Man ran for the bread, and now it's just shamelessly. That is so shameless.
It is very, very cheeky. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, what we were saying, man. Listen, there, that 4,500 is special, but you know what's gonna be more special? 5K. 5K is gonna be more special, isn't it? So if you are new and you're part of the 150 people that's in here right now, then hit that subscribe button ASAP. Slap the subscribe button and join the family. Make sure, obviously, you go and subscribe to Flawless's channel with Sarcasm City TV as well. That is obviously another channel we work closely with. So make sure you support everyone close to us in the family, man. That's family there. You see it. So big up everyone. So yeah, guys, just so Partey on his way out, obviously, again, one of your better players for me, top 3 DMs in the league. One of the people he is top 3. He was definitely top 3. Like,
no, I agree. No, I agree. Just not many people.
No. Everyone said he was top 3. It's that people weren't agreeing that saying he was the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was top 3. He was top 3.
Yeah, like it was Partey, Rodri, and Casemiro. It was those 3, innit? So you know what I'm saying. Another thing as well. I wanted to just hold on. Is my connection all right, you by the way?
Yeah.
You man are frozen. Hold on.
No.
Can you hear me?
Maybe I'm just not moving.
No, yeah, score. Yeah, back. Yeah, sorry. Apologies, people. No, bro. You look like this on my screen. I thought I was bugging out. Yeah. So no, with Partey, like, I'm sorry, but a lot of that season he was better than not better. He was good in it. He was good. His all-round game was good. He started putting away a few chances, getting involved in some GA. His defensive work was always his defensive work. Kept the ball ticking, perfect for the system. I think, as a rival fan, part of your D-roll was his loss of form.
Yeah.
No matter how good Jorginho was at times, he wasn't as good as the best Partey we saw last season.
Facts.
And even though Saliba got injured, I think Partey, a good Partey, because he did still play at times, a good Partey would have provided enough defense for maybe the likes of a QE or a Holding. Do you know what I'm saying? There was that protection.
I don't think Holding, maybe QEO. I think Holding can't be saved at times.
Because Holding, let's be honest, Holding wasn't that bad when he came in. It was just a downgrade.
No,
it wasn't awful, but like,
so it's not about.
Regardless.
It's not about, because what I was saying with Saliba and why people were saying at times that Gabriel was the better defender than Saliba was, because Saliba wasn't necessarily the one, you know, getting all the challenges and everything being around him. His presence and his know-how and knowing when to challenge, when to go in, when to be where he needed to be, just helped the team, bro. Holding, right? Although he didn't make any mistakes, he won his duels and whatever. He had to have duels, and that in itself is not how Arsenal was playing when Saliba was playing. It's just completely different. You get what I mean? So I'm not saying Holding done a bad job, but we just don't play the same when Holding's playing, and that's a problem.
Yeah, it's that simple.
So yeah.
I hear it. No, I hear it. Let's hit a few more of the comments as well. Excuses: you need 6 midfielders, so rotate and stop playing the same 2 man and depend on El Nani. Big up Roms in the chat as well. You're talking about sitting on the bench, but you don't want squad depth, says Latimus.
No, of course I want squad depth, but my club, I just don't think that my club is able to have someone that costs 90 million on the bench. I just don't think I'm able to do that right now. I'm not a club like Man City that are winning and can say to a player, look, if you want to join the winners, this is what it is. You know what I mean? This is how we're rolling right now. I'm gonna pick you if I feel like I need to pick you, and I'm gonna do what it takes to win. If you're happy to be in that, then fair play. I can't tell a player that right now.
It's true.
I can't tell a player that.
Seeing bare reasons that we don't need to talk about. Arsenal are replacing experience for inexperience. That is my thing.
But it's not that though, because we have that's experience, bro. Rice.
It's not completely that. It's not completely that. I just think that the experience going out the window doesn't reflect the experience coming in, and that puts pressure on hitting the ground running.
What is his experience in, by the way?
What
is
experience?
It the or the Champions League? What is it?
Partey's got the most experience in your midfield, for one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. In what? Just in football in general, or?
Yeah, he's one of the senior players. He's played at the highest level.
In my opinion, I don't even think Partey's going, innit? I don't want Partey to go in it. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. I understand Xhaka going, and I've come to terms with Xhaka going, and I'm cool with it. But I'm not too sure about Partey going. I'll be real.
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I think if Saudi come in, I think he's gone 100%.
Bro, the offer will have to be for me 40 M's.
No, I want more than that. I want way more than that. I want.
They're not going to give us more than that.
So, who's
60?
Saudi?
You reckon they're going to give us 60? Yeah.
Saudi,
who did Saudi just buy for like 47 M's? I can't remember who it was.
But it was Neves, but Neves has a year left on his contract. Correct me if I'm wrong. So with a year left, it's gonna be cheaper always. But Partey's got 2 years left, bro. Like I want 60 M's.
Yeah, I want 67. Yeah, if you give me 70 M's for Partey,
we just confirmed
that could be the Caicedo money.
He's top 3 DMs in the league, bro, and he's got 2 years left on his door. I want 60, 100%.
That could be the Caicedo money I need.
Real talk.
So it's all of this stuff. I don't know, man.
No, I hear it. It depends. If I'm replacing experience with experience, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Jorginho is obviously the most experienced technically. If we're talking everything he's won,
he's won it.
Jorginho ain't better than Partey though. So it's like, he just isn't.
No, he's not.
Like,
he's not. But Declan Rice is the future for us.
Declan Rice is better. That's the difference. He is better than Partey.
Like if you're starting midfield is Jorginho, Rice, and Odegaard.
It won't be that, bro.
It wouldn't be. I don't think Jorginho's starting. I'll be real. Or starting too many games.
So what's it going to be?
It will be Rice, Odegaard, and the left 8 we're going to get. Don't forget, we're still trying to get a midfielder once. That's what you're forgetting. We're still trying to get him. So let's say, for example, it's Gundogan. Not saying we're going to get him, but let's say, for example, it is him. It'll be Gundogan, Odegaard, and Rice. That midfield is disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, but I don't think you get Gundogan, if I'm honest with you.
Well, maybe we'll see. That's what I'm saying. People are trying to like make it seem like it's all that but we'll see in it. We'll see what happens.
That seems like more hopium to me. I'm just thinking on.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll be real.
If it's that,
the whole Gundogan thing,
why Gundogan's not made a decision yet. Because if it was that easy, he would have just said, "No, I'm not coming."
Bro, I think, bro, he either goes Barcelona, like me and Daps was saying yesterday. He either goes Barcelona, for the family reasons, or he goes to Saudi Arabia, bro. He goes to Saudi League.
Wait, what's the family? What is he got?
No, he goes Saudi for the family reasons. Obviously, Muslim.
No, I can't see him going Saudi though.
And all this. To think about it, bro, he'll get paid. He'll be on a longer contract than we'll offer him.
It could be Havertz, Rice, Odegaard. It could be, but like
it'll be that. But I'm gonna keep it real. They'll put Gundogan on a 4-year deal. Yeah, big bread. Yeah, he'll be Muslim in that country. Perfect, bro. For him, that's bro. You're not gonna get money like that anywhere else ever.
Yeah, facts.
You're really not. So to him, he's won everything. He's won the treble, bro. He's completed football. He don't need to do anything. Coming to Arsenal, for him, it's gonna be, but more maybe if he has the drive and wants to win more, then maybe Arsenal is somewhere like. Not to say he's going to win loads at Arsenal, but we're trying to aspire to. We've got that drive to aspire to win things, and if he wants to continue with that, what he had at City, that mindset of trying to win things, then come to Arsenal. But if he's content with what he's won, and trust me, I won't take nothing away from him.
Bro, it's content with that,
then bro, you know what I mean. So it's really up to him. I wouldn't say we're completely out.
People saying your midfield's going to be Havertz, Rice, Odegaard.
Yeah, but it could be that. But I'm saying if we was to get that left 8,
That's not mad stinky. Cool, Havertz is the question mark, but bro, it's if we had Rice, Odegaard, and someone else, man, them wouldn't be laughing. It's just the Havertz the Havertz part, man, them are laughing at.
Yeah, literally. And no one knows what it's going to be like in the Arsenal.
Ray P says if you get Cancelo, Zinchenko can play left 8.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not with that.
He could come in for a game or two.
I'm not with that, to be real.
Well, you don't reckon he could do the Trent thing?
He can do it, but I don't like it. I want somebody that's versatile in the 8 that can play on the half turn.
Asa says, Kiz, I beg you don't say it could be. He says, you know damn well if Partey leaves, Havertz is your new 8. No way you're spending 60 M's on a backup.
Yeah, but it's not. I said it's not a backup though. The players that we're trying to get is all 2 for every position to play in Champions League, the FA Cup.
I'm just saying, if Partey and Xhaka leave, your squad's weakening, bro.
It's not.
Like, your first 11 could improve, but your squad as a whole is weakening.
That's a false narrative, bro. It's not
that. How is it a false narrative?
You act like we're not replacing these guys, bro. We're replacing them.
I'm saying, but your squad's not improving, bro.
Of course,
your squad's barely improving, bro.
All right, cool. Mons, is Rice better than Xhaka?
Huh?
Is Rice better than Xhaka?
Yeah. I think Xhaka had a better season, but I think Rice is a better player.
Better season, but Rice is better than Xhaka, bro. So it can't be weakening. That can't be a weaken.
Bro, I think your squad doesn't improve that much. Your squad improvement ain't. It's not that much,
bro. It depends, bro. Like it all depends.
All right, would you rather have kept them both and signed the couple guys that you're signing, or would you rather the situation you're in now?
That's a perfect way to put it. Cool. Let's say, for example, so it's either this. It's either Xhaka and Partey, keep them, or it's Rice, Lavia, and Gundogan.
No, bro.
No, forget Gundogan.
I'm saying that position.
Havertz, because that's the realistic one.
No, but Havertz is coming regardless. We know that. Forget that. We're getting another number 8 to go with that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So let's dash names out there. Gundogan. Who else is there? Xavi Simons.
No, I'm not worried.
Again, but I'm saying that's the 8. So Rice, Lavia, and Xavi Simons, for example, I'm taking that. Of course, I'm taking it over Xhaka and Partey. And Havertz. So that's 4 new midfielders, bro. Over Xhaka and Partey. Of course I am.
But I'm talking about that as opposed to keeping Partey and keeping Xhaka and then adding 2 midfielders to that rather than just getting 3 midfielders.
So keep Xhaka and Partey and add 2 new midfielders. You're saying,
yeah, or just keep Partey and add 2 midfielders. Even that.
I'm with that one. I'm on that one. The keep Partey.
I'm not really with that.
I'm really with that, fam, because
Partey's,
I don't see how having Partey.
Cool. How about
this?
But bro, he's available like 65% of the season. And with
it was his quality that dropped off, not his availability.
Nah, bro, he's injury.
Bro, he can be fair enough. He's available 65% of the season, but there's players that only turn up 25% of the season, and teams keep them. So if we can have a Partey that
cool. Rice is available 100% of the season.
Yeah, and Rice will be our starter. I'm not saying that Partey will start. Rice will be our starter, but
you're playing champs. Imagine having Partey on the bench, or even maybe giving Rice the rest.
Thing, bro. Come on, it's just manage him properly, bro.
Bro, me personally, I'm taking Rice. Bro, Lavia is Partey's understudy, bro. Lavia will be better than Partey.
I agree. I still want. This is what I'm saying. This is why I feel like we have to. And this is why I agree with Keys. Yeah, this is why I agree with Keys, because to a certain extent, we need the players like the Lavias who are gonna get snapped up by somebody and are, looks like a good player. We need to get these types of players, but at the same time, we can't let the experience go. We can't just get a bloated squad, bro.
Real talk.
We can't have that. We need to manage it, and if we're able to get good money for some players, we haven't done that in the past, and it came back to bite us. So I like Kids is saying, if we're getting 6 DMs, anything around that for Partey, I'll take it, and I'll and I'll reinvest that because 60 M's can get me, at 60 and a bit more, 70, 80 M's can get me a top player in midfield. So, in Taylor, so
I don't know, like it's a bit.
Connor, I think we can get Gundogan. I think people are sleeping on that. Me personally, like we're not far off as a team to be getting Gundogan. Like, there shouldn't be any reason why he says no.
No, not at all. Unless he's content. That's what I said. He won't turn his nose up at us like, oh, you're not good enough.
I'm going to get to Nathaniel's comment because I think that's the key comment here. Big up King Deuce for the $10 donation. He says, big up from the States. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate you for the support. He says, didn't Arsenal fans complain about mentality and not having enough tough players? But your first signing is a guy who eats Skittles during the game. Arteta forever.
Who's that?
I don't know who eats Skittles.
What? Does Havertz eat Skittles?
He's talking about Havertz.
Nah.
That's the
no way.
Havertz eats Skittles.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, dude. Did you man not hear about that? This was a few weeks ago when it was like, he's been feeling better and performing better because like he gets his Skittles at halftime or something along those lines. It was something about
like a little kid, like.
Yeah, if you need a little kick, then do your thing, bro. You can eat them.
Little sugar rush and that.
Yeah, we'll talk. Taste the rainbow, fam. I'm all for it. We'll talk.
Nathaniel says, I think we should keep Partey if we want to compete on all fronts. We need quality in depth and his experience. Bro, whoever you're bringing in is not going to be quality in depth and experience as opposed to keeping the two guys.
Why am I just seeing this?
Klopp's hamstring says, remember how they're bigging up Rice? Let's see if they keep the same energy when Rice goes to Man City. I don't think Rice goes to Man City, though. Big up Hassan, he says, won't like until you kick Fullers from the show.
This hater, man. Look at this hater. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke, man.
Aye, big up Hassan, man. Long time.
Yeah, Montel. I'm just seeing that, bro. Yeah, Havertz eats gummy bears and Skittles.
Yeah, did you not hear about it?
You had to get a nutritionist. No, that's all. Listen, that stuff can't happen at my club, bro.
I don't see a problem.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck here, bro.
What,
we're not 10 years old, bro. Bro, you're a big man, G. Yeah, you can't be not performing because you haven't ate your Skittles and gummy bears, bro. Like, come on,
bro. For me, like I'm looking at thinking, if you need Skittles to do your thing on the field, then go.
Then you have to be doing your thing. You can't just be bumming off and eating Skittles.
Yeah, facts. I'm deep in it.
You're deep in it.
You're not forgetting you have Fabio Vieira as well, so maybe you don't bring in as many midfielders as you think as well. Maybe he gets another year. I don't know.
Yeah, he's getting. I want him to get spotlight this season. I'm gonna keep him as well. He needs some spotlight. I want him getting spotlight, bro, because it's do or die.
Yeah, one more. He's got one more year for me.
Do or die. So I need some spotlight this season.
As well, we have 160 people in the house as well, by the way. Big up Jean Gray says, good evening, gents and chat Monson panel. Would you be happy with Sir Jim coming in for us if they lose out to United? Impossible. No way. Possible. No. Less of that. Impossible.
Why, Montoya? He's got bread. He's willing to invest.
No, bake. Yeah, there's 160 people in the house and we are on 84 likes. So again, it's that Kai Havertz 0.5 conversion rate. So let's get those likes up, people. Let's at least get to 100 likes. I think we're 16 likes away from 100 right now. So stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. Remember what the likes do. It pushes the video out to more people. So it comes up on more people's feeds and it helps the channel and live stream grow. So, that's why we do say.
I like that one. Once I was doing I like that one.
You know what I'm saying? We got to do that. Bro, it gets it out there. You know what I'm saying? It pops on your page. That annoying little flyers on your page. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. People smack that like button, man. For real. We'll get 100%. We didn't even do a like total today. What's the like total today? 150 likes?
I need to chat. I don't even want a like total. I need the chat to show me because it's like if we don't say nothing to them, they don't. It's like I want to see what they feel like the video is worth today because we're always giving them like goals. Let's see what they, you know what I'm saying, what they feel like they should be doing because at first they started off disappointing. I'm gonna keep it real. We was on 30 likes, 100 and something people in here. I'm gonna need them to show me some love, show the channel some love. You know what I mean? So that's me in it.
Klopp's hamstring is trying to get rid of Kears in the chat. He's got his Kears agenda. Kears, you got your haters and your lovers, man. You got
bro. I don't know what I've done. I speak my opinion, man. I tried to speak the real. Like that's all I can do in it.
No, I hear it. As we always know, man. We always got our haters and lovers, man. Big up though. Once our transfer news has gone quiet, bro, are you worried? Nah, not at all. I think actually there was something come out about the Spanish lad that I think is a little bit overrated. What's his name? Gabriel Vega.
Vega, yeah.
Yeah, some news come out on Vega today.
That would be a good signing for you, man. I can't lie, but it's a bit risky.
I don't know, man. I'm much more on the risky side. It's giving me Fabio Vieira vibes.
Yeah, facts.
Simon's on flawless. He's on flawless, bro. He's not letting him rest.
Yeah, he's not letting him rest. You know what I'm saying? He misses me. That's what that is.
I'm saying we move. Oh, friends. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Gene. I like
big
that.
Up.
200.
Gene Gray says it's worth 200 likes. Like total 1,888. Preston North End Invincibles. Capo is taking the piss.
Capo, you're just shameless. You're just as shameless as they come in it.
The chat's moving like FSG with the lack of investment. Run up the likes for 100 likes minimum. I like that one. I can't. That was a good one. Say that, lads. That was a good one. Say that, lads. Just moving on from the Arsenal news. Flawless. Kim Min-jae looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. It's not good. Nope. 40 million would have been a great buy. Window's not really looking too good for you, man, at the moment. Mason Mount still looking like the front runner to be signed for Manchester United. No other news anywhere else, really.
No. Pickford. We're hearing Pickford. Bring that
one in. Wait here. Where's the source that said Pickford?
Bro, let me get it out, man.
Yeah. Please.
What did Corey say before? Oh, you know, Casey, you know the source, isn't it?
It was that start.
Just to respond to one who said, the window's not looking too good. We're like, 4 days in? Like, I'm not really stressed. We got bigger pressing issues than signing players. The ownership's the biggest transfer. That needs to get patterned. I'll take the hit in regards to the transfer window not being as good if we do indeed get new owners, even if that's before the actual window closes. Let's say it's October. Let's say it's November. I'm happy to write off the season.
Where's the one with the cry?
Without doubt, happily. That's more important. That's the most important. This is the most important transfer for us in the past, at least in the last decade, minimum.
That doesn't mean you have. I mean, I know we're technically, as I said, we're only 4 weeks into the window, but people have been getting their transfers done and dusted, nice and early. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ten Hag, I'm pretty sure Ten Hag stated he wants his signing done early. He's not trying to get into any bidding wars. He's not trying to. He wants his players in for that pre-season. He wants all of that. Am I right?
The Star's coming out flawless.
What is it?
The great news. The Star Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. The Star. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic.
Great news.
It's a great thought. I just when you said,
I know it's shameless.
I'm glad, and I'm not letting Muns get away with that shamelessness. Because everyone's getting their business done early. How many players have Liverpool signed?
We signed one.
Oh, you signed one. How many players Arsenal signed?
And you know what's funny with Montel's one as well? There was no business.
I'm asking questions. So you signed. So Liverpool has signed one player. How many players have Arsenal signed?
Zilch.
Okay, how many players have Chelsea signed?
I can't lie. Chelsea active and Kunku's come through the window, which they'd already sorted out.
Which they had already done, innit?
They got that who's the Jackson kid that they're about to trigger their release clause?
Yeah. That Jackson is the baller.
But currently right now is zero in terms of this window.
But flawless. You know when I say business done, I'm not talking about man holding up the shirt. I'm talking about they're getting worksy. Are United getting worksy?
Yeah, Chelsea were also signing Agate. How did that happen? Until you must see man holding up the shirt. This is all just hearsay. Because if we were doing the show 2 3 weeks ago, no. If we were doing the show 2-3 weeks ago, you would have used the Agate for Chelsea, and how did that work out?
It didn't work out, but now again,
that's my point, isn't it? Like people always overreacting with this. When you said everybody's doing their business early, nobody's done business. You signed one man.
We're not overreacting. You want
you
have a key centre back in Kim Min-jae. Not saying that a centre back is your most needed position. I think midfield is your most needed position. But
everywhere, but I hear overall.
Defense centre back definitely is, bro.
No,
not in terms of first team. Kim Min-jae would have came in and compete. We need midfielders and we need strikers. Obviously, we need improvements everywhere.
It's definitely midfield and a striker.
Midfield is an attack. But But back to my overall point is when people say, oh, like, because I've had United fans say this to me, oh, everyone's getting all their business done. Who signed? Liverpool have signed 1 man. Chelsea have signed 0 man. What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Spurs have signed
the context. It's fine. This doesn't get past me. You're ignoring the context.
Well, what's the context?
United aren't getting work. See, at the end of the day, we can say that Arsenal haven't signed no one. They will be signing Declan Rice. They will be signing him. Why are we acting
okay. But that month, that goes back to my original point. If we was doing the show 2-3 weeks ago, you would have been saying that about Agate. Chelsea are signing Agate. Yes, same way your club was signing Jude Bellingham. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro, but that suits you. Yep. At the end of the day, at least.
Wait. How does it suit me when that's what happened? That's what would have happened.
Teams are putting in their bids. Arsenal have already bidded for Rice. They slapped in their bid on the table, bro. Like it's not like it's not. And
who else did Arsenal bid for? Wait. And who else did Arsenal bid for?
Mudryk.
No. This window. Who else they currently in for? Yeah, which is a terrible signing. So I'm not really fussed. Like, let's not do this thing of, I'm not saying I'm over the moon. I'm saying we're a few days in, and I'm pinpointing your original comment, or everyone's getting their business done early. Nobody's done no serious business. You signed 1 man. Arsenal have signed 0 man. One of them absolutely terrible. So, like, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? One of them's a terrible buy, and we all know he's a terrible buy. Spurs have signed who? What are we doing? So you got Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. Who am I missing?
First to sign Kulusevski and the new manager, but yeah.
Yeah, well, they got a new manager in, and that's what we need to do, not in terms of the new manager. You know what I'm saying? We need to do ownership. You know what I'm saying? But Spurs ain't gonna do shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? My point is this whole everyone's doing business. No, they haven't, because there's not one team.
I just feel like you man have this vibranium shield of the ownership like umbrella.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know why, man?
They
know why?
They need back to do things.
It's facts. No. It's back to the ownership, because like I said at the very beginning when I started talking, that's the most important transfer of this window. Our short-term and medium-term future rides on this. Here's the thing is, even if let's say our window was 12, bear in mind we're only 3-4 days into the window. Let's say our window's a 12 out of 10 and we get 5 or 6 bad boy players. Say we get 5 or 6 bad boy players. It's not going to happen, but let's say hypothetically it does, and we don't get new owners, I will still be unhappy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think owners are the most important thing, but the ownership stuff is a massive, long, dragged out process.
Yeah,
we don't pick our fingers and then suddenly you have owners and your window becomes amazing, bro. Even if you was to get your owners in tomorrow, that's not affecting your window till next season.
Yeah, but my point is, you said it there. You focused on one window. I'm focused on. You're focusing on the immediate short term. You just said that if we don't. You just said that if we get new owners, our window has not been. Yes, it has. That's been an amazing window. If we get to new owners, that is a 20 out of 10 window with no new players coming through the door. Overall, because I'm thinking short term and medium term future. Because with the current owners that we have, we cannot sustain no success. Because we don't invest properly, we don't have everything in place. That's why I'm saying, forget players for a minute. I'll take the hit on this window because we need new owners. And if this thing drags out, so be it. Because like I just stated, even if we sign 5 to 6 bad boy players and improved our first 11 dramatically, if we don't get new owners or it is Jim Ratcliffe, I'll still be like, yeah, we're screwed. So this whole thing, I'm not looking at this window for players like that. Yes, missing out on Kim Min-jae, it's like, all right, so be it. But there's other centre backs out there. My point is, we have shit to do. Our short-term and medium-term future is riding on riding on the new ownership. You know what I'm saying we legit on the operating table. You know what I'm saying? And that we doing open heart surgery. A man is saying, yeah, your kicks a day. No. We got more pressing issues than that. We got much more pressing issues.
United are ungrabbable because they need to get new owners.
Say that again.
So we can't get onto you about nothing until you get new owners.
I get onto us about what exactly though? What are you getting onto us about?
Because we're talking about this window, and obviously you have more important.
In terms of priority and stuff, you can get onto it because
your priorities aren't.
Yeah, because it's arrivals.
You guys are being linked to Jordan Pickford, Mason Mount, Kim Min-jae's out the window. And who's the other one? There's someone else. Crotch. Who's the other one? What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Name all the bad players. Don't name any of the potential good ones that we've been linked to.
Bro, the Neymar thing. The Neymar.
I never said Neymar. I said name that. No, I said Neymar. No. I didn't say Neymar. I said name all the bad players we've been linked to. Look at the
good players you've been linked to.
Look. I will do in a second, but don't take all the bad sources. You know what I'm saying? What did man say? Daily Sport.
Okay, forget Pickford.
Even with Koch, like, come on, man. You smarter than that.
Even Mason Mount being the front runner.
Mason Mount's a terrible idea. I agree with that. Mason Mount's a terrible idea. I do agree with that. Like 110%.
I don't think he is though. That's the thing.
No,
like people kind of doubt this Mason Mount.
It's a terrible idea.
I want to know the good players you're in for.
It's a terrible idea. What's it called? Like even the actual like
you don't get another midfielder to go with him. You need two midfielders.
Nah, it's even with it in it. Like even if we got two banging world class midfielders and we got Mount, then I always think, right, imagine we got 3 world class players or top class rather than 2. Like I think it's a bad idea. Like the Hodgson links, like I said, I take all these links with a pinch of salt. Because if we were here, like I've stated before, I'll state again, 2-3 weeks ago, man would have been waxing lyrical about Chelsea signing Agate. You know what I'm saying? And that, like people would have been saying that. So what are we talking about? You take all these links with a pinch of salt. Koch came from where? But Pickford, KC just said. KC just said it was Daily Sport. Like what we doing here? I like the Hodgson link. I do. I like Hodgson. That's a link I do like. Axel Diassi, like his profile because we got linked with him even before Kim Min-jae was going by Munich. So there are 2 players right there that I'm like, yeah, I like that. Get linked with Manchester United. We get linked with everybody. Come on, man. What are we doing?
No, but we're not going to use that. We're not going to use that as we get linked with everyone. So whoever we get linked to, don't worry about it. Like we got more important matters. We're talking about specifically this window. Yes, it's early, but everyone else, like for me, it seems more so underwhelming on the Man United perspective because United are usually the guys who it's like you kind of fear in the transfer window because no matter how good or bad they are, there's always a name they get. Whether it's going to work tactics wise, because of obviously the manager and whatever is different, but there's always like again your Casemiros, in a worse state your Di Marias, you chase down Jadon Sancho when he was one of the most sought out England players and you managed to get him. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get it to an extent, but let's not forget the bad window where we signed Delo, Fred and Lee Grant. So let's not do that.
Yes. No, I'm not saying you always have a good win. I'm not saying always.
Like that's
about that, by the way.
Yeah, it's all good. Like let's not do that. The point that I'm making is I'm not too fussed about who we're being linked with without any vim. This is why I don't take Pickford and Koch. Mount I'll discuss. I'm not discussing no TalkSport, Daily Star, Daily Sport, Daily Mirror links. Like this is all some ITK, some guy on Twitter with 400 followers. Like this is not what we're doing. I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm doing, man. We're talking about transfers, and we're just saying that from the more reliable Fabrizio Romano, obviously yes, there's going to be better centre backs out there, but I'm sorry, Kim Min-jae.
No, I don't know. No. I said that. No, I said Kim Min-jae is a miss. I wanted Kim Min-jae, 100%.
Yeah, like
that one. There's a fat miss, 100%.
Yeah, I would have took Kim Min-jae 100% without doubt. But what I'm saying is that Axel Diassi, I also like his profile. So I'm like, okay, that's good.
So the best players you mentioned is Diassi, who again could be, kind of
the all potential. I've not watched him, so I can only talk about like his profile. Same with Hodgson. I've not watched him like that, but do I like the profile? Yes.
You're talking about Højlund? You talking about?
Yeah. Is it Højlund? Is that how you pronounce his name? Højlund.
Yeah. They want something done though. They want crazy money for him.
They want 80 M.
Yeah. They said, and that's to me, that's nuts. I'd be like, walk away. But no, Manchester United, they may pay it. Who knows?
Yeah, true. Not without
all speculation. The reason why I'm responding like this because this is just hella speculation. Because there's times when we thought, 110%, this deal's getting done. Like Liverpool, you know what I'm saying, with Jude Bellingham and Chelsea with Agate, Chelsea with Onana. How are we scoring? Like it's like we're watching a race. A man have scored the race before it's even ended. Race just got going. Are we even?
Arsenal's won the window. Liverpool's won the window. Chelsea's won the window.
No, fam, you said everyone getting their business done earlier. No one signed up.
I changed that. I'm saying that United is they're just looking quite underwhelming. It's looking quite underwhelming from a United perspective. As I said, missing out on Kim Min-jae already, when I feel like that's something you guys could have got done. You guys are still in an appealing project with the new owners possibly coming in and all that stuff there. I just think that, compared to what everyone is doing in terms of either putting in a bid or trying to get, as I said, working and trying to get things done nice and early. And I also quoted that Ten Hag, I specifically said Ten Hag wants to get things done very quickly. He wants to get things done quickly and early.
Of course, in an ideal world, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like people like Martial probably be out the door. People like Maguire probably be out the door. Do you know what I'm saying? Certain man probably, you know what I'm saying? Like
there's a lot going. There's a lot going on. But what manager doesn't want to get all their business done early? Like you mentioned it there. Thanks for reminding me about players leaving. The De Gea situation is up in the air. We got linked with Onana. Is that not a good link?
Yeah,
see, I'm gonna keep it real.
Onana's a strong. Are looking a bit.
No. The report came out recently saying that they're out of the race.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
I
enough.
just want to say, sorry, just to talk about that one, so. Bro, Flawless, how do you feel like now that you're gonna have to, because we've recently, well not recently, but just before the window opened, we heard that your budget's gonna be around 100, 150 M's. Obviously with the new owner thing up in the air, we're not entirely sure how much that would increase by if you do get Qatar. I know it will increase, but I don't think it's gonna increase by an astronomical amount. I don't think you're going to spend Chelsea style money like the 300, 400 million. But bro, are you not worried that you're now having to shift the 50 M's, which you didn't really want to at the beginning of the window? Because, you know, Ten Hag came out saying that he wanted to keep De Gea saying he wants to stay. So it was all kind of, you know, safe on the goalkeeper front. And you maybe just had to get a little backup, no one too expensive, just for another year, and then maybe in the next year go and get a proper keeper. Are you not a bit worried that now you're having to spend 50 M's potentially on a keeper that you could have spent elsewhere?
No, because to the latter part of that, no, because I want a new goalkeeper. I want De Gea gone. So the fact that he could potentially be leaving, I'm over the moon about, because he needs to be, new owners or non-new owners, he needs to be moved on, and we have to invest in that area. Now, whoever that goalkeeper is, I've not watched, like I said, Onana or Mignon use those two, or Costa. They're the three we get linked with the most. I've not watched either of the three of them like that to be like, yeah, I prefer this one and this one's the best. You man probably know, I know I've discussed it and will probably know more than me about it. But yeah, we need a new goalkeeper. So the fact that the reports have come out saying De Gea's the talks with De Gea has stalled, because that deal was on the table for the longest in terms of the actual offer, and then it didn't get signed. And then I was like, what's going on? And then he got linked to Saudi Arabia. And I was like, yeah, this is good. Like, I like this as much as we're talking about income is the out. I like all I'm hearing is in regards to all the algorithms. Whether they happen or not is a whole different conversation. You mentioned a couple with Martial and Maguire, or it might have been Monty who said that. But that's good. Yeah. Throw De Gea in the mix also. Yes, we have so many players to get rid of. And in terms of the budget, obviously it's not ideal it being 100, 150 million. But let's say for argument's sake, it is 100 million. Still go and invest that. And like I keep banging on about, it's all about the owners. Because even if we have, and I say it again, a banging window this window and sign top class players, if we don't get new owners, I'm not going to be happy. Because I'm like, this is not sustainable. Short term and medium term future lies on this ownership. That's the most important transfer in this. This is why I'd be like much more concerned is the wrong word, but looking at who we're linked with and who we're lack of signings much more intent. But now I'm like, I'm fully like pretty much focused on the ownership. That's where I'm at. What's going on with this? Forget everything else.
Yeah. Quick question, Flawless, yeah. Quick question. Like, I need to confirm something. I'm gonna ask you: are United broke? I need to confirm that, because I'm hearing you're broke. I'm hearing you're not broke. I'm hearing you're rich. I'm hearing there's so many things I'm hearing. I just want to confirm that what it is.
Well, according to people who I know, like I'm saying, who are more knowledgeable than me on what you're talking about in terms of United's finance, because that shit be going over my head. Yes, we are. We still owe out like 300, 400 million in terms of transfers. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't paid for all the players we bought. In regards to debt, people say like the Glazers are borrowing against the club, and this is why they're trying to sell it, because they can't get any more investment from it. So but yes, we are broke, but we can. Yeah. In a footballing sense, it's like, yeah, we're broke, but you're still able to go and sign players and we did that. You've seen it in January, even though it was loan signings. It's like that's why we had to go get loan signings. So
but
yeah, we are broke.
You know, like, because let's say, for example, you don't get these new owners, and you end up buying, like you said, the Mounts, the Cox, Paws, and then man there. If you do get those guys. If you do get those guys, that can't compete. That's the show.
That's a hilarious pause.
You cannot compete in the Champions League and the Prem. So that means
yeah. You right, 110%. If we don't get new owners, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Regardless. You know what I'm saying? We are screwed regardless. I'm like, yo, if we don't get these man, then I'm like, all right, cool. I know what the club is. Our ceiling is this season just gone. We're now a top 4 team. We're now a team who will compete for top 4 and try to win the domestic cup. That's as good as it gets. Premier League, Champions League, forget about it. If we don't get new owners, like, I'll be like, all right, let's just try to get out of the group at least.
Yeah.
That's where the power is. The quality's not there.
Guys, just to add some housekeeping. Welcome back, Corey, and welcome Adamus to the stream. We are on 172 viewers, around 108, just under 200 basically. We're on 120 likes. Can we get that? Let's bump that like total up until at least maybe about 130, let's say 150 likes. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you also go and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. You know what I'm saying? Go and support what they're doing over there, what Flawless is doing with a bunch of the lads. And make sure you subscribe to Big Six Pants as well, as we're on the road to 5,000 subs now. So again, much better ratio now. You know what I'm saying? 170 people, 120 likes. But listen, people, make sure we are hitting that like button. We want to finish this video at least on 150 likes. So Marcus has been tuning in with a few of the comments. Just wanted to read out a few of his comments. Let me just find it. Yeah, Marcus says, hold on. It says, Flawless, it was claimed on the United channel that you were losing all your targets to other teams. Is that true, Philip?
No, like I said, I take all these rumors with a pinch of salt. That's what I do. I take all these rumors with a pinch of salt. Because 1 minute a team's a favourites for a player, and then he goes elsewhere. That's why I take it all with a pinch of salt on a day-by-day basis.
I wish your fellow brethren Corey could be the same.
Marcus says, if we sign Rashford and get taken over by Qatar on the same day, I don't think that Rashford news would get any mentions. He also says, our transfer links are absolutely shocking, though it screams 6th place. Samuel says, when Flawless speaks, everybody listens. Probably still owe 80 million on Anthony, says Martin. I generally believe if we don't get Qatar, we are done as well. So I think that's I think everyone definitely is done. But it's again, the ownership, we kind of just we understand the ownership, but signing still need, like what's going on the pitch. Obviously, short term still does need addressing, and that isn't looking great at the moment. And I think that's the bottom for me.
Until these men are going on, look,
Because he's months, man. That's why. You know what I'm saying? He knows
what
he's doing.
No, I find it funny because I remember a few days ago I was on stream.
Months, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't kid a kidder, man. I know you in it. You know what I'm saying? And, this guy, you a joke.
Man always think there's something in the background, like, bro. You man just because that's not a good thing. Why are we just brushing past it and talking about the owners? We're talking about Kim Min Jae. You just
the thing is, I agreed with you on Kim Min Jae. Did I not say missing out on Kim Min Jae was a bad thing and I wanted him out of the club?
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we're gonna miss out on targets. Same way, like I said, you lot missed out on Jude. Same way Chelsea missed out on Ogate. The same way Chelsea missed out.
Again, that's just a deflection. Kim Min
Jae.
No,
that's not a deflection. That's
not a deflection.
It's not a deflection. It happened. How is it a deflection?
It happened. That's the same stuff we came Kears and Casey for. We're not gonna do it happens. This is not it happens.
No. I didn't say no. You're missing what I'm saying. I didn't say it happens. I said it happened. When you said deflection, I'm not saying it happens. That wasn't that's not the reason I'm saying that. I'm saying it happened in regards to the players that I'm talking about. No. I'm talking about it happened. Like I say, Chelsea were favourites for Onana. Now, according to those same reports, we are. Same way Højlund. You know what I'm saying? We've been linked with. Do those two deals happen? I'm not sure, but do I like both of those links? Yes. The only link with any Vim I don't like is Mason Mount. That's the only player we've been linked to with any strong links. I'm not talking about no ITK. Don't bring me the Daily Star or the Sun or the Express. You know what I'm saying? Some newspaper. You don't break shit. Bring me. That's what it is. That's why I always say whenever someone brings up to me, "Oh, United are linked with who?" I'm like, "What's the source?" And minus Mount, all the players, any strong links we've been linked to, I like the idea.
We'll wait till tomorrow When someone reports Pickford,
well,
I
put it
might
this
die.
way.
Yeah, if someone, you know what? If someone reports Pickford properly, I'd be like, cool. But we got linked with Pickford last week.
If we're talking about reliable sources, all I'm hearing is Mason Mount and missing out on Kim and Jay. It's not good.
No, Onana's from them same sources. Hoyland's from them same sources. Fam. Them same sources you just talked about with those two players. Them same sources. Go to
you see what you want to see. That's why.
Exactly. Hey, you play.
No, hold on, Mons.
Mons plays Stevie Wonder when he's ready, in it. He ain't slick.
He's acting like he doesn't see this stuff, and then
it's not even that. Mons. Just because there's not a lot of noise publicly doesn't mean United aren't doing anything. A few days ago, I was on Ahmed's channel, and Chelsea fans were complaining about why aren't we doing anything? There's a lack of activity, and I told them calm down and relax. A few days later, we're all of a sudden linked to all these players. We're apparently going to get deals done. Things are going to happen. Just give it time.
Yes. Bro, like I said, United need to sign everyone by tomorrow.
I'm not hearing that for Corey. Flawless, I can understand.
Yeah, Flawless. Yeah, this is the conversation we're having. Flawless. Corey was chiming in as the backup.
What do you mean cheers? I'm backing up Flawless here, not you, Corey.
Yeah, not you, Corey.
The thing is, though, I tell all you, man, I tell all the big 6 months gangs, you know what I'm saying, non-United fans, you man know Corey better than me. I know what he said without even speaking to him. I know when links happen, yeah. This guy's been waxing Liverpool. I know when we got linked to Neymar, Corey was talking bare shit in the group.
Corey,
I know when I was there. I don't know you talking mad.
I've tried defending you before. I can't do it anymore.
I know it.
I will lay the bait and they will just jump on it. Like,
no, stop the lay the bait thing. No, stop the lay the bait thing.
No, do you know what? Is it popcorn time? Do I have to get popcorn time out? Because
Montal.
Do I have to get popcorn time? Because when Kim and Jay, when the buying thing first started. Remember when the buying thing first started? And Corey was like, bro, it's just talks.
Yes.
Imagine it's just talks. Like,
I take full responsibility in that. Bro,
and you know what?
Bro, I hold the links with Kim and Jay because
Corey,
before you go,
you mentioned Neymar. You just mentioned Neymar.
Corey, a few days ago or a week ago, when Mbappe was being linked to United, were you on that? You got
I was returning the same energy that everyone else in my group chat was.
I was just about to say that, Prime. You got to understand, man, in there with Wolves, man.
No. Corey, I said, Corey, with the Mbappe thing, like, I don't think you were serious about it. I don't think anyone was serious about Mbappe.
No.
Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's
the Neymar thing as well.
But let's be. But again,
I don't know about that, boy. I don't know.
Bro, like,
hey, you remember before you continue? Yo, I got a dip, yeah. Yo, love to you, man. I got a dip. Big up for having me, though, man. Bless up, yeah. Man, we'll catch up with all you, man, soon. Bless up,
man. Flawless. You moved press resistant today. I'll say you moved press resistant.
Yeah, because I see you in it. You know what I'm saying? You joke, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
After about your signings, you started talking about ownership. Fair enough. You moved press resistant. Fair enough.
Because you are fucking wild. That's why.
Flawless leaving Corey on his own.
Corey's calm, man. You know what I'm saying? Corey's he's here, man. Corey's calm, man. He's used to being with these folks.
I'm used for two Arsenal fans and one Liverpool. That's how it's
yeah. You in the Lions, then. You calm. This is just another day that ends in why I know. All right, big up.
So shameless.
Victim game. Yeah. Anyway, go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just saying that, cool. Yeah, obviously you hold your licks, but yeah, it's just a hold that thing. More so because when we tried to tell you what's happening, when we tried to tell you the Kim and Jay thing happened, you know what you were saying, bro. Downplaying.
Yeah. No, Corey was downplaying.
Kim and Jay, it's a hot thing. I'll be real. Like Kim and Jay, do you know why? He would have been a very good signing. Very, very, very good. Yes. Martinez and Kim and Jay would have been a solid pairing.
Honestly, when we tried, do you know what it is? I don't know when we tried to tell you before, maybe you didn't really believed it in your head, but you kind of had to do the front thing to in case maybe didn't happen. I don't know.
I thought maybe there'll be a bit more clarity around our owner situation, because I feel like that's the main thing going on with Man United right now. If there was a bit more clarity over that, I think you'd see more movement within my club for certain things. So I think until we get some more clarity on the owner situation,
No, but you said it's 100% happening. What do you mean, Clary? It's clear. It's happening, right? In the words of you.
Yes, that's my personal opinion. I believe it's happening. You asked me for my personal opinion. I gave you that. I don't own Manchester United, so I can't tell you.
You telling us it's going to happen is not your opinion. You're telling us.
Hold on a second.
You're saying I think it's going to happen. You're saying
wait. Hold on a second, Montel. When I asked Kears, are you getting Declan Rice 100%? Kears isn't Arsenal. He doesn't own the club. Like,
bro, I said I was getting right. No.
I'm saying that that's what you believe, though, innit? That's exactly what you believe.
I told you outright. I'm getting Rice. I told you that.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm saying the same thing with the ownership situation. But are you Arsenal to say it is 100% happening?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're Arsenal. Right. If you're saying if you're saying with chest that it's gonna happen, you have to hold corn. If it does not happen, that's how it works.
I'll hold corn all day. I'll hold corn all day for that, bro.
Yeah, make sure. It's because it's sounding like you don't want to hold your corn, and you need to hold that. Same way with this Kim thing. I've been hearing Kim around for about 3 months, bro. Probably even more.
Okay. The difference is Montel was saying he was jumping on me saying, "Oh, like it's guaranteed happening." No, I was giving my personal opinion on the situation.
That's why I was saying when we asked him the question about the Glazers, right?
I gave you my personal
opinion. I have to find it in. I have to find that one. I know when the Kim and J one was, but Corey's already holding his lips for that. I'm talking about the with the Qatari thing when Corey was like, "Yeah, let's bring back everyone on the stream when this happens." Yeah, kids, is this happening? This is happening because I'm telling you right now, this is happening. Bro, like.
Montel, forget with the Qatari thing. The number one thing will be Corey snapped himself. This is outside, football topic. But Corey recorded himself playing Arab money blasting when he first heard about Qatar. So from that level of shamelessness, I'm afraid there's no hiding. There's
none. That's what I'm saying. There's stuff like that. You gotta hold it.
Yeah. You have to. But the thing, I just think, remember, let's not get the lines blurred and do the "in my opinion he's coming" thing. When if you're telling the man them this is happening, and whatever you man say, whatever this is happening, that goes past opinion, bro. Yeah, because it's like you've got your source. And you're like, and every time something comes out, I told you it's happening. I told you it's happening. Yeah. But like, come on, man.
Just wait me. I'm getting the just wait me.
No, messages. I did do the same thing. But obviously, I changed the months in my name was $, bro. And I held my licks. When Liverpool withdrew, I held my licks. Well and truly held my licks.
Wait, no, but was that your opinion, or was you saying that's guaranteed from the club?
Bro, Corey, you know what you're doing, bro. Like when you say like this is gonna happen, that's when you genuinely believe it's going to happen. Obviously, we know you're run United, so there's a possibility you could be wrong. But if you're saying
kids, tell that to Montel. Kids, tell that to Montel. Tell that to Montel. Don't tell that to me. I understand what you're saying. Tell it to Montel. Montel's getting blood lines. He's not understanding that. Tell him.
No, bro.
Wait. Hold on. Cares. Hold on.
Done, bro.
Corey, I've got a question. When Arsenal fans said they'd win the league and Arsenal didn't, did you not make fun? Does that not work the same way?
Oh, bro, hold on.
100%.
Because for example, Casey and Cares are not responsible for Arsenal not winning it, right? So it works the same way, right?
He's on you, Corey. Corey, he's not siding.
Yeah. You know what?
It works the same way. That means we can't make fun of Casey and Cares because they're not responsible for Arsenal not winning.
Okay. So Nadimus, again, I understand you. I understand what you're saying. Tell that to Montel.
You know what? I have no cutback.
No. Corey, I'm not. No, Corey, I'm not defending you. I'm saying that if we can make fun of Casey and Cares and people like Igal for saying Arsenal will win the league, even though they have no control over they actually will win it or not, you having no control over whether our United will get the Qataris, we can still make fun and banter for you saying you will get them, though, right?
For sure, 100%.
So, what are we doing then?
That's it.
No, Montel. That's not it. Don't try like you did, like you said that. You didn't say that, Montel. Because again, Montel. No. You said, Montel. Oh, I'm here saying 100% is happening from the club. I made sure to ask you that specifically because I wanted to hear your reply. And then you told me, oh, when you're saying there's 100% happening, it goes past your personal opinion. Now it's straight
because you're trying to protect. Hold on, that's right. Because you're trying to protect. Squeeze one word. Yeah. You're trying to protect the matter with your opinion. Before Latimer's pulled you up about the same energy, you was trying to protect this whole point with your opinion. You tried to go, no, but I said in my opinion, I think it's happening. When you weren't saying, in my opinion, I think you were just telling us it's happening.
Yeah, you were just telling us
it's happening. And when it happens, and even more, and when it happens, this and this.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, bro. Montel, that's fine. Keys and Casey, when you said you'll win the league, was that your opinion or was that straight fact?
Bro, we never said with Chelsea. We never ever once said with Chelsea win the league. We never once said that.
First of all, please, let's not lie. I live with my brother. Yeah, he sits there.
I don't. No, but Corey, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with you lot? Yeah, you lot will give us an ultimatum. You either say, "Are you winning it?" or "You not winning it," bro. If I say I'm not winning it, why have you got chest? Why, bro? If I'm confident enough, my team looks like they're gonna win it. I think I'm gonna win it, bro. Yes, there's a chance I can be wrong. Yes, you can grab me, but it's not black and white, bro.
Right, Casey, you are correct. You are correct with that. Explain that,
Corey. But you didn't do that, Corey. Corey, you didn't do that, bro. You come up. You was on the stream and you told all the panelists with chest. You had your chest pumped out and said, "We are getting this. We are getting that." That's what you done.
Did Casey do that?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No one done that. No one done that.
I said yes. I said yes. I'm gonna win the league, but I didn't say I don't. It's like me saying, Corey, I don't care about City. Corey, it's like me saying I don't care about City.
You are the jokers.
I don't care what City are doing. I'm top.
You are the jokers.
No one done that. You're the only one that's done that.
Just to clarify, the way I said about Qatari kids, did you say the same thing about Rice, or was your one a bit different?
I'm admitting I said that for Rice.
So,
yes.
So we're in the same boat with that. But the way Casey said it about him winning the league, it wasn't the same.
No, it wasn't.
Sorry. You can go back on streams.
Done that with you personally, I don't know because I don't.
You can go back on streams.
You know what? You know what? You guys know yourselves, isn't it? If you want to,
bro, you can go back on the streams. The streams are there for evidence, bro. You've got receipts.
Know yourselves, huh?
Bro, we've got receipts, bro. The streams are there. When it comes to the Arsenal title race, everybody knows that I never had my chest pumped up. Yes, I may have given my opinion if it was going to win the league or not, but I never told you with chest that was going to happen. I never once done that. Nor did Casey on this stream. So that's the reality of it. You, on the other hand, did do that twice with Kim and the Qatari owners. You done that for both.
For the Qatari owners, when you say this stuff.
Like Mont said, with the Qatari owners, you specifically said when it happens. You said when it happens, I want the whole panelists on that show to be the next stream. That's what you said, and you can go back. It was about 2 streams ago.
I'm just making sure that okay, no problem, kids. For what you said there. And what you said about the Arsenal winning the league, I know where your mind stands. I know
Corey,
because you say stuff.
You can go back.
Look in the mirror.
Corey, the streams are
totally
there.
Okay.
Corey, go back to last season. The streams are there. I've got receipts.
No problem. The next time, maybe Ethan comes in the stream one time. He will explain.
Bro, Ethan will just back you for the sake of backing you. We know that because it's Arsenal versus Tottenham. So we know that.
So, and it's Arsenal and Arsenal. So this is what you want to
do. It's Monts too. Monts is agreeing with us, bro. You're the only one.
Ladimus, I want to ask you a question as well about Chelsea. How are you feeling letting all these men go just out of interest? Like, because obviously you've got a lot of players that need to go. You know, double figures almost. And I think Mount, especially more than Havertz, is a player that at one point was doing something, was one of your main, you know, your Chelsea boys, Chelsea through and through, can't let him go kind of thing. How are you? Are you all right with these not just going? Or
I mean,
be a
I
bit
don't
upset.
rate a lot of these guys anyway. I don't rate Mount, so I'm
Mm.
okay with him. I like in terms of him as a starter for us to win things. I'm
Yeah.
fine with him going. Havertz has been one of the worst transfers we've ever made. Everyone loves to talk about Torres and Werner and Lukaku. Havertz has been worse than all these guys. At least
Yeah.
the rest of these guys have had maybe some moments. Kovacic, I actually do rate, but he wants to go, so fine, fair enough. The rest, yeah, I don't mind. These guys can go. These guys can go.
Ziyech is going, or potentially going. It looks like he's going to go.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got the clip of Corey talking about it. Does anyone want to hear it?
Oh my god!
And so it's just shameless as hell because we all know, but at the same time, I get Corey's point that, bottom line is, if you have, I just don't think, this should be a lesson to you, Corey, and this may be a lesson to everyone, that if Mandem have energy for something, just know the boundaries. There's quietly being confident, and there's telling man, that you get, like Montel was saying, chest out high. There's level. There's different ones.
Ask you a question though. Ask you a question. If someone's here saying, "Oh, we're a better club than City, we play better football than City, like we're the best club in England, and we're gonna win the league,"
that's not what no one said that.
Huh?
Arsenal never said we're the best club in England. We've never said we're gonna win the league outright. We've never said. We said we played the best. We played the best brand of football at that moment in time because City were playing dead football. Everyone knew that. The whole league knew that. That's why we had a chance.
So wait, Casey, I'm going to ask you this: did Keir say that he's Arsenal's a better club than City? Probably. Did Keir say that?
Yeah.
Right. Did you say?
I don't know if he said we're better. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know.
All right, cool. Don't worry, I'm just making sure because I have a screenshot of it.
I've got the clip up since people want to see the clip in the chat. So
get that. Run that.
You know what's funny? Talk about. Let me check. Where did they say run the clip? By the way, where did they say run the clip? You said the chat. Let me know. I just want to know, innit? Let me know. Just continuously lying. Let me know.
You know what? I have no cutback.
Love nil. Run the clip. Love nil.
Yeah, look, Kaplan's saying run it up.
Someone called Big Six. Do you want me to not run the clip? Alright, cool. Chat. If you want me to not run the clip, I won't run the
clip.
No, they can run the clip. No problem. I just wanted to know at the time when you said.
Wait, a man said that's the clip. Big up, X Island. Yeah, I know you're gonna say that, but Annihilator. Yeah. Man said that's the clip. That is the clip right there. Montel tried to scum his way, try to scum the clip.
Correct. Wait, Casey. Wait, Casey.
Okay. Wait, Casey, where should I do it? See that?
So who's that? Big Six Brands Casey. Big him up, man.
Why are you trying to add Casey? Why are you trying to add it? Why are you trying to add it in? Yeah, look, run the clip. Yeah, look, run it.
Are we going to run the clip or not? Because I do have a question for Casey.
Yeah, we'll run. I'll run the clip. I'll share the screen. Run the clip. Run the clip. Here we go. Guys, give me some clarity. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
You guys see it? You guys hear it? Agreed. I think it's only Mudryk that personal time.
It was only Mudryk.
I should be hot with that. I'd be tempted. I should be hot with that. Ethan, should I be hot with that? Yes. Done yet. Once it's done, I'll be fuming. I'll be real. First of all, Montel, you're here talking about with Bellingham.
This isn't. I'm not sitting here trying to out. I'm not sitting. I know. Yes, I'm aware. And that's a I'm more attractive.
Facts.
And you keep on saying without these owners, bro.
Yeah, because you don't have them yet. I can't say that. Sorry, you don't have new owners yet, bro. I said yet, by the way, so that's not me saying it's not gonna happen.
It's Thursday today, isn't it? It's Thursday
today, bro.
Corey, what are you trying to say?
I'm just making sure that I'm making sure I know this day. I'm making sure I know the time.
We're bored.
Everything.
We're actually bored. We're so bored of the talk.
God knows when it happens, and it will. We're rising up a stream, and I'm gonna invite everyone here that was on today.
Yeah, Corey, that chest. I can almost feel it from here, fam.
Corey, you know, we also chat about Mason Mount. The fact that Mason Mount is the front runner for everything. Like we spoke about Kane, the likes of likely. So was that enough? Was that enough? That was just one. That was the beginning.
A man said. Was that enough? A man said not if, but when. He made sure he corrected himself. You know, when you highlight certain things.
Not if he knows.
Yeah, he said God knows. Yeah, not just us mortal people here. God, the one above, he knows.
The one above,
he knows that Qatar's coming. Fair play. Well, who could argue with that? Who could argue with that? Hey,
listen, again, 4K.
Again, first of all, I haven't got a problem with that, bro. Wait. I still believe it's happening 100%. I will never back down on that. But you guys will say something like, it's you guys will say something like, oh, we don't know if it's happening, and then you'll sit there on the same side and say it probably is happening. Pick your sides. Do you think it's happening or not?
No, I said, bro, I said I think it's happening. I said this, but that's again. Stop deflecting. The whole point we ran that clip was to resemble the chest that you were showing. Resemble, like, bro. Anyway,
I have to say, if I was a businessman, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it. If I was a businessman, it makes sense for me to just take the bread and cut, especially with everything that's going on around the club. So for me, Qatar would be the sensible bid to pick. But I don't know how the Glazers are. Clearly, Glazers haven't been sensible, so who knows? That's what you should have said. That's a bit more fair enough.
The chat saying you're not press resistant, though. The Corey is saying you're not press resistant.
Yeah, no, Corey just gets grabbed, fam.
AC, I think it's different. I think the Glazers are brilliant.
I need to be press resistant.
I think the Glazers are brilliant businessmen.
No, they are. They are.
In terms of how they run United, put in the least amount of money possible and making bread. That's brilliant.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I'm saying, I'm looking at it from a football perspective. From there, the whole business money side, I don't know what's going on in terms of that side of things. So it might work out better for them to stay and get more money that way. It might work. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, for a football club, if it's as easy as the fans don't like you, the media are portraying that it's you against the fans kind of thing, some villain type of thing. And someone's offering you 6 billion or whatever it is, 6.5 billion to cut your losses, and you just have that dropped into your account, bro. Some people would say, you know what, it's just worth.
It works more than 6 bill.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, people, we are going to end it there. It's been a good stream.
Actually, before we go, Casey, are you on this Havertz to Arsenal thing?
No. So what I said on Havertz was, if I'm honest, there's more negatives than positives. But I'm if Arteta's able to get him playing anything like he was at Leverkusen, then we've got a player. But I'm not excited by it at all, and it's definitely a risk. So I just don't think he's worth 60 M's. That's my only thing. I just can't see how Havertz is worth 60 million after his Chelsea performances. It don't make sense to me. I think if we got him for 40, I'd be less stressed. But 60, kind of now, there's like almost an expectation on him to do something. So we'll see how it goes.
He's not even worth 40 more.
I think you have to say no, because I take into the account, Chelsea. We're buying him from Chelsea. We have to take that into account. Where he won the Champions League for you and the Super Cup. Although it was his only goal in that competition and whatever. People say he won it for you. That's the narrative that Kai Havertz won it for you.
But
I know he didn't.
He's one of the worst players I've seen for Chelsea, man. He's like, it doesn't make sense Arsenal buying him at all.
I think the only thing that works in our favour is that a lot of players have come to Chelsea and it not worked out, so to say, or not hit the heights that are expected. So it could just be another one of those players. So maybe Arteta is willing to take the risk and sees enough talent in him that he could get something out of him, get him playing again.
That's not. But for those other players, there's context. with Havertz, there's no context that defends him. He's played in like Arsenal fans are saying he'll play as an 8. When he came here for 6 months straight, he was playing as a number 8 in a 3-man midfield. That didn't work. We played him 10. We played him 9. We played him false 9, off the right, off the left. Nothing's worked consistently.
I don't know.
This guy's not got.
This is why it's just hope.
Yeah, I
just
just don't see how this works.
We do have to say it for another stream, but we'll definitely have a once it gets announced.
Once he signs, I will. Well, if you, I'm guessing saying it's fine.
He could fall through and stuff in it, so we'll never know. Big up Ed Solo, Dennis Bajan, Sneakers, D1 Roms, NDT, and Joe and Aiden as our members. It's been another episode of Big Six Plans. Make sure you smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to our channel as well. Get us well on the way to 5K. Currently, the next one will be 4,600. Make sure you go and you go straight over to Agal stream as he's going to be live right now. So people, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.